Ha ha! Well met, my friend. You don't need a rose from me, Tuxedo Mask. No, what you need is a new tuxedo. Oh, my friend, thank you for coming. I am Tuxedo Mask, and I am here to get you fitted for your new tuxedo. Don't worry, I'm quite the expert. I wear them all the time. Now, will this tuxedo be for work or pleasure? I had a feeling you would indicate work. Now, let's get a measurement on those shoulders. Yes, you are 30 across, very wide individual, I might say, but you have a wiry build to you. Let's get that chest. Here we are. Very good, very good. Yes, 32. Slender frame, a very nice frame that you have. And may I ask, when you say that this is going to be from work, do I understand that this is not simply going to be, say, for performing an instrument? Yes, I had a feeling you had a little more, something interesting for your outfit. Let me see. Could you hold out your arm for me? Oh, I see you have a gun? Yes, yes. Would you like me to incorporate any secret compartments for firearms? No problem. I don't use them myself. I prefer to throw strategically timed roses, but to each their own. I don't judge. Now, let's see. What would make... Let me get that neck for you. Most of us don't like having something put around our neck. I have the feeling you're the kind of person who's done a little bit of in your day. Yes, some sort of spy, perhaps? Something like that. Now, normally when I'm putting on mine, I'm helping Sailor Moon to fight aliens and other invaders to our world. But I don't feel like you're going off-world or anything like that. Would that be correct? Yes, you're a little more of a terrestrial agent. So we'll keep you well-rounded. Speaking of which, do you need any accessories with the shoes? Say like resistance to electrocution or extra silent walking? Ah, that's one I can help you with. I can add these special soles that cut down on the sound that your shoes make by 50%. Makes you quite a little sneaky boy, if I may say. I don't use them myself because I tend to jump from rooftop to rooftop, so stealth isn't quite as important to me, but that's why we want this to be made just right for you. Now, what we need to see is a quick, important question. Are you going to be wearing a cape? No. Well, I understand Edna Mode has very strong feelings about capes, but personally I feel if you're going to go for the whole opera look, you need to have a cape. But if you don't want it, that's fine, that's fine. You can hide some gadgets. No, it's quite all right, it's quite all right. Now, tell me, let me get your hips. Those hips do not lie. 30, you are, again, quite the slender individual. When we are putting together your jacket, we want to make sure that the material is to your liking. Do you need it to resist anything? Fire, poison, bullets. I had a feeling you would say bullets. Now, we can absolutely do dense Kevlar weave into the fabric, but that will make it significantly heavier. However, for a substantially higher expense, we can actually weave in some nanofibers of my own design that will block bullets, knives, and will give you a certain amount of resistance to fire, a little bit of electrical insulation. They're quite amazing, and they are so supple and easy to dry clean. What do you say? Money is no object when it comes to you, is it? So let's go ahead and think about that. Now, you mentioned you wanted to have a compartment for your gun. I wanted to ask you, are you going to generally be wearing a vest? Yes. You see, a lot of adventurers and spies and such don't think about this, but you need to incorporate the measurement of your vest into the rest of your outfit. See, if you don't, and you try to hide that gun, it's going to sit on top of the vest and it's going to push out. So what I always do is I set it slightly further back than you're used to, but what that's going to do is it's going to give you a nice flat flush right there. No one's going to be able to tell you have a gun unless they actually put their hand in. Speaking of which, do you want me to add any booby traps to your suit? Yes, this is one I got from Batman. People are always trying to unmask him, and he has a few countermeasures where if anyone does, it'll either electrocute them or spray out stunning gas. It's really quite fun. Would you like anything like that for any of your outfits? Ah, perfect. They always take off your tie if you get kidnapped. We can work with that. What do you think about it shooting out blades? Not too random. I like it. What would you say to 10,000 volts? There we go. Now you will need to charge it every few days, but I think you'll find it's worth it. Also, if anyone tries to strangle you, you can activate it for a similar effect. Oh, it's quite simple. You can set it to auditory settings, so you could have it say be a wolf whistle or any similar tune. God save the Queen. I love it. So now that we've got this suit taken care of, let's talk about any other accessories. Do you want a nice hat to go with your suit? No? Well, I tend to like them myself. I think they really pull the whole look together. Do you want maybe even a fedora to go with your look? Fair enough. We'll get one fitted out for you. Do you know, I heard about this one fellow. He could actually throw his hat and cut people's heads. Oh, you've heard of him. Very good. You don't want that. No, that's fine. We could, however, what I find is very useful for people in your profession is we can put little lockpicks in there. Yes, I actually got it from a comic book from this master thief who had it in her headdress. Yes, it was an X-Men comic. I love when these fake things can be used in the real world. Isn't that nice? So, let me go ahead and get your leg measurement here. Good. You are quite tall. How tall are you, sir? I'm going to say 6'2". Yes. 185 pounds? Yes. So we'll get this suit fitted. And how many tuxedos do you need? Just one? Do you need a couple for special occasions? Yes, we can have each one individually fitted out with a few extra gadgets. If you try to add all of them to one, unfortunately, it just becomes cumbersome for weight. So instead, yes. So you said that payment will be taken care of by the British government? Yes. Still, they might have a little issue if I send them a bill for a few cool million. Who shall I tell them to put it under? Bond. James Bond. Yes, of course. Very good, 007. We'll get your suit fitted right away. Thank you for watching Roleplay Riot. This was a suggestion from one of my wonderful Patreon viewers, Light. Hello, Light. If you would like to become a Patreon subscriber, you can do so below, and you can suggest cosplays for me. I hope you have a wonderful